Hi, so today we look at Veto Switchgear and Cables. It's a listed company which listed in 2012 and is in the electrical consumer uh, accessory space. So let's ask the question whether this is going to be the next Havells, which has a significant market share in the electrical consumer electrical space in India. So let's uh, take a look at Veto as a investment. So the company is mainly engaged in manufacturing wires, cables, electric accessories, and that contributes to most of their bottom line, or did contribute to most of the bottom line till this year. They also now switch focus to new electrical accessories like LEDs, CFLs, and so fans and geysers also is what they've currently launched. So they move towards new lines of business which will contribute more to their revenue. Initially, and even now, they seem like more of a regional player where they have huge presence in Rajasthan and the western belt of India, but and they followed a approach of having dealers and no distributors. So they were very regional player, and now with a new facility in Panvel, they look to create a pan-India presence, which will probably add more revenue. So that's why I say this is probably it's probably going to be the next Havells in the electrical space. So if you looked at the industry as a whole, you see a annual growth rate which is 25%, which is pretty good for electronics and electricals. Also, because of the government impetus to infrastructure, smart cities, uh, the LED program, street lighting with LEDs, this industry's basically got a lot of government impetus and a lot of market to cater to. If you look at the company as a whole, it's micro cap. It's not even 500 crores. Revenues is about 300 crores. Will hit 300 crores this year, and its market cap is only 400 crores. If you see, it's trading at a low P of 19, where the market currently trades at around 26, 28 P. So I think it's a slightly undervalued, though the price, if you look at this year's quarter results, might seem a little high and overvalued, but if you take into consideration the uh, new facility that they've built to cater to this LED bulb orders that they've got, then it doesn't seem like a huge hit to their quarter results. Also, the LED industry in India is pretty unregulated currently, and most of the bulbs that are Chinese made, and under the Make in India program, the government would like to enhance production of LEDs in India. So for that, they've called for standardization of all LED makers, something like an ISI, BI, mark. So uh, players that are organized like Veto, Havells, KEI, all these companies would have a greater market share or greater role to play in this space. So if you look at the technicals, I initially bought this at 149 exactly about a year ago, and it moved up quite a bit in a short term, in a short time, and then again consolidated around the 190 levels. And then there was a huge volume increase here in the beginning of July, which led to its price movement and another range completely from the 180 levels to 230 levels, and then it's been consolidating and trading within that range and forming a triangle within that range for now 4 5 months. Finally, there was a breakout somewhere in mid-November that happened, and it's formed a new sort of range here. If you see the currently small resistances at these levels, but with today's move, it moved around 220. It looks like it'll move further and into a new trading range. So it seems like a good buy for uh, long term and even a short term buy for targets of 250 or 260. So this is just for educational purposes. I'm not an SBI registered analyst, so I can't advise on a buy, but you can consult your advisor before investing. Thank you.